Hey all, Pioneer Field Agronomist Mike Gronski here today in north central Wisconsin, here to talk a little bit about soybean weed control plans for the 2019 season. 2018 has been a challenging year for us here in central Wisconsin. A lot of our area, we've never experienced the challenge of water hemp in the past, or maybe we had just heard about it from some of our neighboring counties further out. But in 2018, we've really seen this come full scale across a lot of our acres. And the question becomes, well, what can we do differently so we have a good end result? So the soybean field we're currently standing in today is at the R7 growth stage. And at the end of the day, when we get to the end of 2019, this is what we want to see, right? We want to have a field that's clean and weed free as we approach the harvest timing and not be looking at water hemp. So what are some things that we should be doing differently for 2019? The first I would say is looking at introducing the use of more pre-emergent herbicides. So Enlight herbicide would be a great way to start out immediately after planting and laying down your residual herbicide. And the next would be is looking at your timing of when you're going to come back through and apply that post-emergence application. So what I always like to say is right around 30 days later, after you've made that pre-emerge application, I'd be looking to come back out and make that early post-emerge application and clean up anything that has come through. So at that point, it'd be a great time to throw some abundant edge in the tank and clean up any grasses or smaller broadleaves that are out there. And then at that time too, is if you have extend beans, you can go ahead and add fexapan into the tank all at the end of the day to take out some of these glyphosate resistant water hemp that are starting to rear their ugly head around this area. The other key or main component to really making sure we have a clean field as we get to harvest is making sure we look at using more layered residuals, right? So at the end of the day, we can do this early post-emerge application and clean everything up. But if we don't add more residual into the tank, like an Ever-Pre-X, for example, we're not going to have the ability to hold back these late germinating water hemp. So that's going to be the last piece of the puzzle that we need to look at taking care of in order to make sure we have a good herbicide program that keeps our field clean from beginning to the end of the season. For more information about this, please reach out to your local Pioneer sales representative.
That concludes this Pioneer Growing Point Agronomy video podcast. Visit our page on pioneer.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more agronomy insights.